Hello, this is Nathaniel Rigo. Today we're to discuss the top 10 organizations in pop culture mediums, whether they're government agencies, corrupt and evil companies, terrorist anarchist groups, or fascist communist governments. They're worth mentioning from TV, film, etc. So here are the top 10 organizations in pop culture. Number 10, Argus, the DCEU film series. The government agency Argus, run by the anti-Horror and Amanda Waller. Viola Davis, who has also unified the Suicide Squad, aka Task Force S, is capable of controllingly mastering the said team of supervillains under her Marxist control. For one thing, Waller threatens to death sentence any villain member of the Suicide Squad via remotely detonate explosive devices in their skulls, should they defy her in any way. What's quite controversial about Argus is Waller and her complex actions toward her covert supervillain task force. For example, she attempts to have Deadshot, Will Smith, take out the escaping Harley Quinn and her lunatic love life, the Joker, in one of the dire scenes in 2016's Suicide Squad. However, it doesn't make her or her organization the genuine enemy from there. They're just ensuring international homeland security. Number 9, The Sinister Six, Spider-Man Nowhere to Go 2021. Because of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, blindly botching Doctor Strange's memory erase spell, it accidentally transferred various villains from the other universes to ours, who are Dr. Octopus, Green Goblin, the Lizard, Electro, and Sandman. Aided by the other two Spider-Men, Tom Holland's titular Wallcrawler takes on the multiversal villain variant of the Sinister Six, excluding Dr. Octopus, who's been then reformed. Originally in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man in the hit 2014 sequel to the iconic 2012 superhero movie, was going to battle the said supervillain team consisting of Rhino the Goblin, Electro, Sandman, Vulture, and Scorpion, yet because the third and fourth movies were somehow cancelled, it never happened. All the same, the Sinister Six remains the fearsome team of Spider-Man villains. Number 8, Hydra, the MCU film series. From 1945 to the present day, the evil organization once associated with the falling Nazi Empire. During the dark years of World War II, Hydra prevailed to live on infamously, even after 70-plus-year-old absence of Steve Rogers, aka Captain America. Regardless of the abolition of the superhero fascist Sokovia Accord since the events of the Avengers Endgame, they're bound to make a major return, slightly in the fourth Captain America film, Brave New World, in which Anthony Mackie has taken up the shield, mantle, and wings of the titular hero following the Disney Plus miniseries Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Number 7, The Armada, Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Following the final defeat of the War Star aliens, the Advanced Armada poses a larger threat to mankind and a rancid rival to the Rangers, led by Prince Fikkar and then his father, the Emperor. The Armada battled the Rangers every step of the way. Aided by armies of previous Ranger teams, they managed to subdue the Armada for good, destroying remote worlds including the Silver Ranger Orion's Andrasia. The Armada has been led by a large horse-themed command ship, commandeered by Fikkar prior to his foul, warmongering father in their rancid quest for universal domination, including the decimation of humanity as a whole. Number 6, The Regime, the Injustice franchise. Set in an alternate universe, Injustice depicts the global rivalry between Superman's dictator regime and Batman's liberative insurgency rebellion forces. After the Joker cost Superman his post-seated wife Lois Lane and his city Metropolis via a remotely activated nuke that he's gaseously drugged Superman into triggering through pure hallucination-induced gas, courtesy of Scarecrow, the Man of Steel retaliates by actually ripping out the crime clown's heart at the cost of his sanity and his morality toward humanity. The 2021 video game-based animated film of the same name depicts the resulting war between Batman and Superman for democratic control of mankind. Number 5, The Empire, Star Wars. Like its successor, The First Order, the Empire, led by the evil Emperor Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious, has run its dictative tyranny over the galaxy while warring against the rebellion, aka the Resistance, attempting to reclaim its independence from the galactic fascist government. Both the Empire and the First Order, throughout the Star Wars franchise, have made its imperialist mark on pop culture since the first film came out in 1977. Number 4, The RDA Avatar, the alien racist colonization organization, the RDA, led mainly by Colonel Miles Quaritch and his associate Mercer. Its other head is determined to abolish all life on the planet Pandora, including the Na'vi aliens and their animal allies. The Na'vi and their human allies in the ACE organization rebel against the RDA and their unethically immoral actions, methods including environmental destruction, pollution, and alien genocide racism. Number 3. X-Men and Beyond. As an anti-mutant organization that's highly racist against mutants regardless if they're good or evil, Essex is behind the mistreatment of all mutants in general. For example, in 2018's Deadpool 2, the titular Asylum Reform School's headmaster and his staff is seen threatened by Fire Fist, one of the film's two main villains, other being Juggernaut. The overall antagonistic organization tortures and enslaves mutant test subjects inhumanely to convert them to murderers and assailants against their will throughout. Number 2. Cyberlife, Detroit Almost Human. In the hit 2018 immersive film video game Detroit Almost Human, the Cyberlife AI company in charge of creating autonomous tech, including human-based androids, are the overall main villains of the game, alongside their militant anti-Semite forces, and they're based primarily in near-future Detroit, Michigan. Amid the AI uprising by the android group Jericho, led by Marcus, one of the 3 main player characters in the game, humanity begins a xenophobic racist campaign against all androids throughout the nation. All androids want is democratic freedom from being humanely enslaved by their human masters. Depending on players' choices throughout the game, the androids, who are derogatorily dubbed deviants, would either engage mankind in all-out racial war or coexist with it in freedom and humane liberation. Number 1. Umbrella Corporation, aka Umbrella, Resident Evil. Between the video games and the titular films and beyond, the corrupt and evil Umbrella Corporation, a sinister pharmaceutical company, has been behind the zombie apocalypse worldwide, resulting from the dread T-virus, as well as the man-made monster-creating G-virus at this. Resisting them at all the franchise's various main heroes, including Leon Kennedy, Claire and Chris Redfield, and Jill Valentine, deliberately jeopardizing mankind out of greed, corruption, and immense inhumanity. Umbrella has been the overall antagonist of the Resident Evil franchise generally throughout. They even once nuked Raccoon City to cover up their nefarious actions, even as seen in the hit 2021 movie Resident Evil. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you in the next video mini podcast.